Hello everybody, come on over here. I've got something to show you. I have here a pendulum. Had this installed in the lab a little over 10 years ago. You can see it's got a heavy ball down here. This is about 20 pounds. A wire runs it up to the ceiling where it's securely hooked. And this pendulum is about 2.5 meters long. If I put a ruler against here and run it down almost to the bottom, although you can't see, if I then measure the next section, I'll see I've got about 2.5 meters. I'll give you the exact measurement at a future date. Now what's interesting about this is it just demonstrates the power of physics. Demonstrates it really nicely. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the pendulum in a slightly different way than you're used to. Quite often, if I do this, you're used to setting a pendulum and kind of swinging to and fro like this, which is kind of neat, and there's lots of good physics in that also. But what I'm going to do is show you a conical pendulum. If you notice on the floor here, I have some black tape, and over here, notice there's a ruler, and there's a little red dot just beneath the ruler. I can move this a bit, you can see it. And what this black tape does, it follows the arc of a circle, and that circle has a radius of 1 meter from the red dot. What I want to do with my pendulum, and this will take maybe a few times to get it going, is I'm going to pull it out, but instead of just letting it go, I'm going to give it a sideways kick. And I want it to orbit above the black pieces of tape, which means I want it to follow the circle. This didn't do it very well, so I'm going to stop it. I'm going to give it another try. And there, that's actually not too bad. If you watch that. And I want to watch it for a little bit because I want you folks to time how long it takes to go around once, which means from here all the way around to here. And I can let it go a number of times so you can see it. Now, what I'm going to get you folks to do is apply Newton's laws to this situation. And you will discover that there is a connection between the size of the circle that it's orbiting about and the time it takes to go around once. It's not arbitrary. And that's kind of nice. It allows us to do some predictions. So I'm going to provide you with some information. You already have some of it. You know that this circle on the floor has a radius of 1 meter. The length of the pendulum, the length of the wire, it's 2.55 centimeters. And I'll probably get some of you to come into the physics lab and actually measure that. But with those measurements, you can then actually predict how long it should take the pendulum to go around this circle once. And then you can compare it to what we're actually observing right now. We can observe what the pendulum's doing now. We don't actually have to know anything about physics, nothing very deep. We can simply, if you can run the stopwatch on your phone, you can figure out how long it takes to go around once. So that's that. So I'm going to stop the video now. I'm going to put it online for you folks, and it's going to be an exercise for you folks to do. All right, talk to you guys soon.